freedom's the answer. What's the question? You're listening to Ernest Hancock.
Yeah, welcome back to Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock, here in Phoenix, Arizona, with Powell Gammill, senior editor of Freedom's Phoenix. You know, one thing Sierra found, Roger Pilon, is that his name?
Pilon. I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll get the pronunciation later. But, you know, we had him in our database. I guess we've had him on before or something. So she sent him an email and let him know what we're doing. Now, the thing is that, let me tell you what my suspicion is. Cato has supplied these books of Declaration of Independence, U.S. Constitution, Bill of Rights, you know, by the hundreds, if not the thousands. You know, people will buy them or they'll just donate them. There'll be, you know, various different functions we'll go to, and I'll just wind up with cases we've had around here for a long time. I think they're all gone now. I haven't seen them lately. Yeah. So we use them quite a bit. They get distributed. Well, they have this one that's done in green. I mean, it's a pocket thing, you know, a little green book or whatever, Islamic. So I'm going, you know, do they have these? Will they print them? Will they sell them? You know, are they starting to print them again? Are they ready to distribute them? Or, as I suspect, Cato kind of has some strings from, you know, on high, you know, they go, hell no. What if the Declaration of Independence got in the hands of the Arabic world? I mean, now, right now, at this time, you know, the justification in Arabic, as clear as that, as Jefferson made it, you know, let me tell you, you know, when you go to the world and you say, this is why we're doing this. You know, these guys are bad, freedom good, government bad, bad, bad.
I think they listed 83 reasons why they were overthrowing the government, and so many of them are applicable.
Oh, I guarantee they are. You know, I guarantee it. And when, you know, that's a good thing that we'll do. You know, when I have our guests come over, you know, I'll go over them. You know, I'll start going. I go, does this one apply? What about this one? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I mean, come on. So this is a worldwide revolution. I don't think it's. I think it's appreciated by a lot of people that just soon it not be. But I'm. What really gets me is there are organizations, there are groups and fundraising and candidates that build an entire persona and an entire organization, you know, like Campaign for Whatever, around this very concept. Now, they may want to focus on United States, you know, I'm hip to that and so on, but, you know, a lot of them are, you know, like, if say you call it something like International Society for Individual Liberty. I mean, you know, things like that, okay? That I'm thinking that, you know, what better opportunity? And we're fighting the same people for the same reasons. Wow. Because what's happening right now, one of the top stories that we have up on Freedom's Phoenix, is that this Friday, it's going to be another big giant around the country. And one of the problems that I was pointing out is I go, you know, they always do this Tiananmen Square thing. They got one place. We're all right here. Come get us, you know? And I'm going, no, it's not. You just want to be everywhere. All the time. Little bit. You know, it's like they don't control, you know, bad guys don't control any place. So you're just kind of there, then you go somewhere else. Well, that's what's happening this week. Have already started thousands protesting at every, you know, kind of business there is. I mean, the garages that repair the public transportation itself, the people that work at the canal, the people that work in, you know, the electricity utility, the people, thousands of people are going, no, we're not negotiating. You know, Mubarak's got to go. Well, we'll see what happens. The thing that I'm worried about is that they keep talking about, and like CNN, everybody wants to put this into the context of, well, we want our rights. Right what? Right to vote. We get our stuff from these guys that got it. That's what's going on. It's just democracy. You might as well just say socialism, okay? So I'm going, no, this is going down the wrong path. I can see where this is going. It's going to end up with the same people using some other mechanism to get the same thing. They may redistribute a little bit, and you get to have a say. It's kind of like the United Kingdom, you know. The opposition always rises up and becomes the big third party, and then they rule for a little bit. You know, it's the same crap. So I'm going, what if you could change them fundamentally? Like what we're doing here in the United States. It's everything. How many mines can we free? To what? That you own yourself. You do that in the land of the pharaohs, in the land of the, build me my pyramid. You do that there. Oh, they're not going to like us none too much. The tools are there. Cato has it in Arabic. I want it. I will buy it. Let's do it. Not later. We have ISIL translating it into Arabic, the philosophy of liberty. We have a lot of graphics that are universal. So that's where I'm going on this, and I'm wondering, it's going to be interesting where the resistance comes from. And what I want to talk about for the rest of this hour with Powell is as the economy starts to go, silver's over $30 again. It'll go down, up, whatever. I mean, I don't think it's going to go down 10 anymore. I just don't. So I'm going, here we have the inflation is so rampant in food, these people cannot feed themselves. That's what's doing this. They what are you gonna do? Well, we got to go, helicopter Chinook, pallets of wheat. I mean, how much can you do that? So I'm going, all right, what do we think that we can do here? Well, years ago, Powell and I wrote legislation, and it's starting to come to fruition on Arizona minting our own gold coins. Now, I want to get, Powell's remembrance and his perspective on this and what's going on now, because they're starting to come back to us and ask some questions. Powell, give us what you remember about that.
I remember somehow it came up. We had Centennial, and we were kicking around. Wouldn't it be great if we just dumped the U.S. Fiat currency, and if the states would just start printing their own money? And of course, when it comes to printing money, we mean gold and silver backed, something backed with something,
or minting it,
and basically somehow you or I or something, it popped in. We came up with the idea of we had this celebration coming up, so it's a good excuse to print or make medallions out of pure gold, pure silver, and later on pure copper, which of course all three metals are mined in Arizona. So that was like, it was kind of a great tie-in. And we had a very friendly, sympathetic senator at the time, Karen Johnson, who knew what we were intending on doing and was very supportive of our doing it.
Well, in fact, she asked us what can she do to kind of, what can one legislator do to stop this? Amero was what she was worried about.
Yeah, it might have been what was the inspiration.
And I go, Amero, man, they're going the world though. I mean, we need to be able to get back to metals. Well, how can we do that? And I think who came up with the Centennial idea was her aide, Karen Winfield.
Could be.
And then what happened was you and I started doing some research, and we found Oklahoma had already done something like it. Then we found out that in Arizona in the 60s, to celebrate the centennial for being a territory, they'd already done copper coin.
And somebody got you an example.
No, I got it on eBay.
Oh, okay.
I paid $36 for that thing. And I gave it to Karen to show the other legislators, and boom, we were off and running.
Yeah, that's a very powerful symbol when they got something in their hands like, ooh, it's already been done. Oh, okay, let's do it.
Well, what then happened is now they're communicating with us, and they made some stupid statement. You and I were kind of communicating through Karen on this with the Secretary of State, is that, gold's really expensive now.
Yeah, and it's like we're not asking you to buy on, fork over the money and buy gold. You can friggin' do this on commission. You can set up right now a system whereby the places that stamp these coins and medallions, I'm sorry, not coins, medallions out. Yes, you have to say medallions because the Constitution actually prohibits states from coining their own money. But they don't prohibit the United States from medaillizing their own.
Yeah, we can medallionize all we want, which is what we're doing. And, what Powell's saying is that they make it to where I can buy them. Hell, I'll buy them. But before you even make them, here's money. Go give me some, And because I know they're going to be worth more later anyway.
It's on demand. It's on demand.
On demand. We put it in the legislation. They kept trying to take that out, too. We'll talk about that more when we come back, because this is starting to get done right now.